Hello everyone, welcome back to RetroComms. Here I have a box of phones sent to me by Tony from Tony's Phone Collection. Done another trade. It took him a while to get things sent out, but that's alright. He's got things going on. As I always say, move at your own velocity. I know I'd get them eventually. Let's see what he has for me this time. Here we have this little Moto. Missing its antenna. Not sure of its model number. It reminds me of the V220 or V540. It's got the same charging port as the E815. I've probably got an antenna that could fit it somewhere. Here we have a little Sanyo on Sprint. You guys can see its model number there. And it is pretty scratched. Yeah, this one has seen some things. I don't have one of those, so it's alright. Might can see if I could make that look a little bit better. Here is a Samsung on Sprint. The media keys and a camera on the front. It's a very interesting device. I do not have one of these, or I didn't until now. Few little scratches on the screen. I'll have to do more testing on these and see if I can get it to work. This little Samsung on T-Mobile slides up, and I think I just slid the battery cover off of it. You guys can see its model number there. I'll put its battery cover back on when I have both hands free. This Motorola Razr. I'll learn more about it when I take off this little shell case that came in. I can't tell, because a lot of these cases have cameras upraised, exactly what this is just yet. I see a little... Oh, okay. Looks and feels fine. Of course, I'll test these in greater depth after I'm done. This little Nokia flip phone on Verizon. I have to find a battery for it to test it. I'm sure it'll work though. Nokias are very durable. Ooh, hello Moto. Oh no. It's Motorola. It's probably a Z6 series, maybe? That's gonna be my guess. Z6 series. Let's see, what is its network? Don't see any carrier branding. Yes, I'll have to analyze this in greater depth, and it looks like someone removed the D-pad cover off of this one, and its screen is cracked. Yes, I'll have to analyze that one in greater detail later on. Another one of these little Sprint Sanyos. This one is also pretty beat up. But, again, I don't have many Sanyo phones, so happily accept. This Samsung, probably got a battery for it somewhere to test it. It's very thin. It is on Altel. Wait a minute. Yes, it is on Altel. Must have been a duplicate. We send each other phones that we have multiple editions or duplicates or copies of to help us diversify our collections. Here's another Samsung on Verizon. Nice little media controls up front. Looks okay. I'll have to do further testing on it. Here is another Sanyo device on Sprint. Nice large keypad. I wonder if this was intended for an older user. I'll definitely be curious to do further testing on it. Another one of these. I wonder where he got so many of these from. Another Samsung on Sprint. This one feels interesting. No battery in it. This is an HTC Windows phone on T-Mobile. It is a vertical slider with a full QWERTY keyboard. Or, well, not full, similar to a BlackBerry Pearl, but you don't see many vertical sliders with that feature. I'm very curious to see how that one operates. A little palm device. I believe I have one of these. Mine is in a bit better condition. Yes, that one, somebody took a chunk out of this poor thing. And a Nokia on T-Mobile. This must be an early touchscreen device. And let's see, another Nokia. It's a very thick phone. There's another layer of bubble wrap here. Ooh, hello Moto. This is one of the early edition Moto Q series on Verizon. I don't have this version. This is a very nice addition to the collection. I hope this thing works. I'll have to do some testing on it later on. And another one of these. I think he had sent me one previously. This is a very interesting design. I'll look more into it later, or try to find a battery for it at least. Most of these are missing their battery due to the fact that shipping batteries is quite difficult. And an LG Lotus. I've been looking for one of these for a while. I'll have to see what's up with this. This one feels questionable. This will definitely require further testing. Another LG Lotus. Hopefully, I can at least make one of these work. Again, I have been wanting one of these for quite some time. Very interesting design. You don't see many clamshells with a QWERTY keyboard. I have a BlackBerry Style, which is a very similar design. But I've always wanted an LG Lotus as well. And hopefully one of these will work. An LG of some kind on Altel. More Altel phones. Yeah, and I guess he's sending me some of his duplicates. Because, you know, he loves his Altel devices. But I enjoy my sliders, so this one will fit nicely into my collection. I hope this one works. Let's see. Samsung on Altel. Let's see. Nice large keypad layout. Again, maybe geared towards the older user. I'm not certain though. Don't know anything until I test them fully and see what their operating system looks like. A Motorola V3A. Have a lot of these, but I'll always welcome another. The hinge clicks a little bit. Even if this doesn't work, I can harvest some parts off of it to repair that V3A with the graphical glitch that I showed off in my video about razors. This little Pantech on Altel. It has got an interesting hinge design. It's quite easy to open. It's such a chunky form factor. I guess to make room for the larger screen. Maybe I've got a charger to fit this and can get it working. A Samsung slider. It is also on Altel. Maybe I've got a battery I can test that one out with around here somewhere. And I am going to have to move some of these because they've completely taken up my work mat. Alright, I have reorganized these phones so I have a little bit of room to work to conclude this unboxing. We've only got a few handsets left. This won't take much longer. Let's see what this one is. It's an older Motorola, no battery, but I do not have very many from this era. Nice little slide-up antenna. Yes, this is nice. I will try and source a battery for it. This will be an excellent addition to my collection of Motorola devices. Let's see, what kind of charger? I think I've got that. Yes, all it needs is a battery, I'm sure. These old Motos are pretty reliable. Another little Samsung on Altel with dedicated media keys. Nice large keypad. Don't see any visible damage. I'll definitely have to throw a battery in there and test it. Here's the model number for you guys. I certainly can't see that, so maybe one of you can read it. Another Samsung on Altel, I think. Yes, another Samsung on Altel. Missing its battery. What more do we have? A nice little blue LG scoop. Of course, another Altel device. I do not have a blue one of these. I might not even have a working one. I can't remember. This one has seen some use, but perhaps I can either swap it into black housing or... No, I think I like the blue one better. I'll keep it like it is and do some testing on it. And there is one more. Hello, Moto. This is another Droid 4, this time with no cracks on the screen and a fully intact charging port. This one just might work once I get a micro USB on it and give it a very thorough cleaning. It has definitely seen some use, but perhaps now I am one step closer to getting one of these working. So in total, you see how many phones I've got here. Let me take a quick count. We have 31 phones here. All managed to fit in this little box with some bubble wrap. Wait, I hear something rattling in there. And it's the antenna for this Moto, I believe. Let me see if I can assemble this with one hand. And I can do it. Yes. I will not have to go scavenging around in the spare parts bin for an antenna for this thing. He politely included it in the box. But I think this was one that was supposed to extend. I'll have to find it another extendable antenna since this one might be broken. I've got a couple of dead E815s I can scavenge one off of. But at least this one is now complete. I'll have to do more detailed testing on all of these. We'll definitely have to clean them, especially this Droid 4 right here. That one felt a bit grubby. Nothing some 91% isopropyl alcohol can't fix. But further testing will be done. Perhaps I will update you all in a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks again to Tony from Tony's Phone Collection for all of these nice little devices, especially these Lotuses, this Moto, the HTC, this Q series over here, and definitely this Droid 4. I look forward to perhaps restoring it, getting it up and running. I might even put an SD card in it and put my music library on here and listen off of it just for old time's sake. I'm very nostalgic about this phone for reasons I've discussed in previous videos. Thanks again, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. RetroComs, signing off.